G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So today's video we're going to be jumping back into revisiting some of the banner unit team building guides, and this one we're going to be going through for the STR Final Form Cooler. So still an insanely powerful offensive juggernaut, and he's got some good defensive utility units on the team. So this is what we're going with here. We're going with the one metal cooler lead and then the other being the friend cooler. I think you're definitely much better off with having the two SDR coolers on the team rather than the physical metal cooler. But physical metal cooler does give the full 200% to these guys. So you can see big HP stat here. We're sitting on 680k, which is obviously really high. We've got a lot of LRs featured on this team. We've also got the support memory popping off, being a bit cheeky. Yeah, stealing some extra stats there, but that doesn't hurt. And we've actually got a really good opening rotate. We actually got both of our main rotations straight off the bat, so pretty handy there. So AGL Golden Freezer, he's going to be our slot 1 piece on both rotations. Both the TUI, EZA, and the LR just have such phenomenal damage reduction, so they make it a really easy slot 1 slider there. You just, like, looking at this, you just know that you're not going to be taking any any damage here whatsoever. That means that the STR coolers can sit in slot 2 of both rotations, and they're just going to be able to go insane. Big offense is what they do, and if you're getting lucky with the 12 key super additionals, you can also get that as well. So you can see getting at least one of those here, so that's going to give us that defensive raise. And then let's see what else. And then there's a second one there as well, so you'll love to see it. And let's see. It's always funny using these guys because you never really know what you're going to be getting as we get the normal there. But still, that was good because it was also enough super attacks. You're getting a bit of a build up for their key mechanic, extra attack and defense. We love to see it. Then we've got the STR cooler just going to be floating around providing support. So same boat again. We drop you in there, whoops, like that. Honestly, irrelevant if I'm even getting him super attacks. That's a 6er, so we'll take that one there. The AGL TUR Golden Freezer, he's old. His offensive numbers aren't important. He's here for his defense alone. He's got that high damage reduction, and then I did also build mine heavily dodge. So I was hoping that that dodge would have been on the super. Alas, it was not, but that's fine. Then we got Final Form Cooler coming in, hopefully doing some damage for us. There we go. Okay. Gives you a lot more confidence once you do see that first initial super come off here. He can definitely still take quite a bit of damage here, but at least I have gotten my cooler to 90% during these banners, so he does have some extra stats. You can see we're taking double digits on the normals there, and I did give him a little bit of dodge as well from some skill orbs. Always just makes you feel, I don't know, there's a little bit of safety in there, knowing that you're just not going to get absolutely cooked off one big old hit there, which you still might if you don't dodge, but yeah, that's that one. That should open up the, cool. So that opened up the AGL key spheres. Super important to be getting the STR Coolizer, his super attacks. As a defensive stacker, he does stack pretty slowly, but what he can do is triple super, so you get the 3 defensive rises, and that can definitely shore up his defense. He is also, the main reason we want him on this team is he is a support unit, so he does give that 30% attack and defense to the Wicked Bloodline category allies, so that's really, really good. The team is generally pretty self-sufficient for key. All those Wicked Bloodlines links, that was a big old crit, lead you to be, not dying for key like a few other teams do. So it isn't the end of the world that he's not giving key to these allies as well. Not saying that it wouldn't be welcome, because it obviously would be, but not the end of the world. Coolies is still very, very good and probably a little bit underrated if I'm being honest. If you're going into an event where he's got an opportunity to get a few stacks off, he'll look pretty good because he can actually pour in some decent damage. But yeah, not on this rotation. 3.2 is definitely not all that. We get the additional. He does have an additional and he's passive, and then I did build mine pretty heavily additional. There we go for that third super. So yeah, that worked really, really well, to be honest. He's going to get a super off no matter what, so we may as well just go that into that. We get the little bit of a Dokkan gauge there. Again, AGL Golden Freezer got his damage reduction, makes us feel nice and safe defensively, offensively. You can see he doesn't even get enough damage to finish off Baby there. There's his dodge that I've been giving him, so you love to see that. And then the Final Form Cooler comes through to cook with that last super bang. 7.8 million on the crit there. So now we go into Super Baby 2. We got the type advantage with you, which is nice at the back. We'll grab all of that. Get 24 key for you. And we may as well go a big 24 key for the Metal Cooler in the back end there. Golden Freezer has lost a bit of his damage reduction at this point. So yeah, you can see him taking up to the 190k damage there. Would have been ideal if this had have been post super, because then that would have allowed us to raise our defense. But when in the scheme of things, 190k compared to our 680k HP that we've got, yeah, we've got a bit of breathing room. So let's see how we go with the crits. You also would have seen also able to use the active skill from the Final Form Cooler. So I'm going to save that up for the baby, Grade 8 baby stage. Grade 8 baby is the one that can absolutely cook. So if we're able to take off a big old chunk of his HP before we use that one, I'll definitely be pretty happy with that. Metal Cooler at 55%, and in this situation where I haven't really been able to build him up, his numbers aren't going to be all that impressive, but he's got type advantage. You can see taking double digits from those normals, and that gives an opportunity to get him build up a little bit there. Anyways, so we can grab that into that for some healing, and you can see we're pretty much back up to full HP here. Anyway, so Super Baby 2 getting... For some reason, my AGL Golden Freezer seems to do super attacks, like additional supers, all the time. It's really weird, considering I did go in with the dupes that I've randomly pulled of him and have actually put them to change into giving him dodge. So, bit weird, but yeah, extra damage will certainly take it. So this was the perfect rotation for it, because we're going to have legendary power here. Whoops, got too used to popping standbys. We're going to go in with a 19.6 million crit. That's just beyond insane. We'll grab that. And let's watch these boys cook. So, classic, again, same situation that the super is before we're able to get off our own defensive raise, and because of that we get stunned. Stunning, always really annoying. We're taking double digits for all of the group attacks, so that's fine. We can live with that. And then the Final Form Cooler coming out with an 18 million attack stat here. Bang, gets the crit. We fire off an additional super. This boy is just an offensive juggernaut. So that's definitely going to be a world record baby time for me, because we've absolutely smashed through that, and I think the team build worked pretty effectively. The key rotations of the two Golden Freezers and the Final Form Coolers is really effective, and then you've got those linking partners sliding around in slot 3. So you look at that, took 4 minutes off my best time there. So pretty happy with that. Let me know your thoughts on the team build down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.